Did you know that 98% of cat owners are completely missing out on what their cats really love? Forget the toys, the treats, and the endless cuddles. There's something your cat secretly craves, and it's not what you think. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a secret cat-loving superpower that most owners don't even know about. So, let's dive into the world of your cat's hidden desires. Okay, let's start with something a little surprising. Have you ever noticed your cat rubbing its face against you, or even headbutting you like it's trying to claim you? Trust me, this is not a cute, quirky thing. They're marking you as theirs, and it's a sign of deep love. You see, cats have scent glands on their cheeks. When they rub against you, they're not just being affectionate, they're saying, I trust you, you're mine, and I'm yours. This isn't just about marking territory, it's about emotional bonding. It's their way of saying, you're my family. But here's the kicker. How you respond can totally change the game. If you pull away or ignore them, they'll start feeling like, hey, maybe they don't love me as much as I thought. So next time your cat gives you that cheek rub, try leaning in just a little, stroke them back, maybe even offer your head like, yeah, I'm yours too. That simple act of reciprocating their gesture strengthens trust in a way most owners don't even realize. And you might just unlock a whole new level of closeness with your cat. Now, speaking of trust, let's talk about the next thing your cat really loves but most owners never think about, letting them win at hunting. Okay, we all know playtime with our cats is adorable. They stalk their toys, pounce, and look like tiny tigers. But guess what? Playtime isn't just play for them, it's survival training. It's their ancient instincts coming to life. So, when they're playing with you, it's not just fun, it's a real workout for their brain and body. But here's the catch. Most owners make a critical mistake. They never let their cat actually catch the toy. And this? Well, it frustrates the heck out of them. Imagine if you tried to complete a task over and over again, and you never succeeded. Your cat feels that frustration every time they miss the toy. And guess what that leads to? Stress. Random zoomies. Maybe even some aggressive behavior. So here's what you can do to fix that. Give your cat a few successful chases and then, slow down. Let them pounce. Let them win. After a successful hunt, reward them with a treat, or a little extra time with the toy. This closes the loop and gives your cat that satisfying feeling of a job well done. They're not just playing anymore, they're succeeding. And once they feel that sense of fulfillment, your cat will be far more relaxed. But hey, if you thought that was cool, wait till you hear about the next thing your cat loves, which is all about respecting their space without ever pushing them for affection. Okay, this one might throw you off a little, but trust me on this. Your cat loves being near you, but they don't always want to be on you. And it's not because they don't love you, it's actually a sign of deep trust. Ever notice how your cat follows you from room to room but then just sits there, not touching you, just quietly observing? That's what's called parallel bonding. They're bonding with you from a distance. And that's huge. For them, just sitting across from you quietly is more intimate than forcing affection. So, what happens if you keep trying to pick them up or force them into snuggling? You might end up unintentionally pushing them away. The truth is, cats need their space. But that doesn't mean they don't want to be near you. Instead of constantly reaching out, try this next time. Simply offer your hand, palm down, low to the ground, and wait. Let them come to you. If they do, you've earned it. If they don't, you've respected their space. Either way, you're strengthening your bond. And trust me, when you give them that freedom to choose, you'll notice how they start coming to you more on their own terms. Now, speaking of comfort, let's talk about how your cat might be secretly obsessed with your scent. And no, I'm not talking about their love for your shoes. Okay, here's something wild. Did you know that your cat could sleep in your arms even when you're not around? How? By cuddling up with your clothes? Cats are obsessed with scent, and the smell of your clothes, especially something you've worn, is like a cozy little security blanket for them. When you place a soft, unwashed t-shirt in their bed or favorite spot, you're giving them a piece of you. It's more than just comfort. It's your presence, even when you're not there. And for rescue cats or anxious kitties, this can be a game changer. It soothes them and helps them relax at night. So next time you catch your cat nestling into one of your worn shirts, don't be surprised. They're not just looking for warmth, they're looking for emotional comfort. And here's a pro tip. The more unwashed the shirt, the more they'll love it. Because the closer it smells to you, the better they'll feel. Speaking of feelings, you know what your cat really loves more than any toy? A simple, quiet moment with you every single morning. Want to understand your cat like never before? Hit subscribe and let's dive in together. Do you think your cat doesn't care about mornings? Try skipping their morning routine and see what happens. Seriously, skip it once and watch their reaction. Cats thrive on consistency, predictability. So when you do your little ritual, whether it's saying good morning, giving them a head scratch, or feeding them at a certain time, it creates an emotional anchor for the whole day. If you stop doing it even once, your cat might feel off. It might throw them off emotionally, just like if you missed an important meeting or a favorite part of your morning routine. But here's the good news. It's super simple to maintain. Pick a gesture. Maybe a gentle pet when you first wake up or a soft "hey buddy" when you enter the kitchen. That tiny, predictable act will make your cat feel safe and loved. Trust me, when you establish a morning ritual, it sets the emotional tone for your entire day together. So make it count. Now, let's talk about something your cat can't live without: vertical space. You've probably seen your cat climbing on everything: bookshelves, the fridge, the top of the couch, and you've probably wondered, why is my cat obsessed with being up high? Well, the answer is simple. Cats are vertical creatures. In the wild, height means safety, power, and control. The higher they are, the more secure they feel. But here's the thing. If you don't provide enough vertical space for them, they might feel trapped, even if they don't show it. And that stress can show up in weird ways: skittish behavior, over-grooming, or excessive hiding. So, what's the solution? Add some vertical spaces. No need to buy expensive cat towers. A simple shelf near a window or a sturdy perch can make a huge difference, because when your cat feels like they're on top of the world, they finally feel at peace. Now let's talk about something a little more personal: their sleeping habits. If you think your cat only has one favorite spot to sleep, think again. Cats don't just pick the most comfortable spot, they pick based on their mood, safety, and emotional needs. So, when you only offer one bed or one place to sleep, you might be limiting your cat's emotional comfort, and that's not something most owners realize. What you can do is offer multiple options: maybe a cozy bed, a sunny window perch, or even a cardboard box. Let your cat decide where they want to sleep, based on what they need in that moment. And trust me, when your cat has choices, it makes them feel in control, and that's a huge deal for their emotional well-being. Now here's the most amazing thing your cat can do to show their love: slow blinking. Let me tell you something most people don't know. When a cat slow blinks at you, it's like them whispering, "I trust you." Yeah, that slow blink isn't just cute, it's deeply meaningful. Cats communicate through this little gesture. And if you don't blink back, well, your cat might just think you're being cold or distant. So, here's what you do. The next time your cat gives you that slow, sleepy blink, blink back, slowly, and then look away. It's like sending a signal that says, "I trust you too." The more you do this, the stronger the bond between you and your cat becomes. Pretty powerful, right? But trust me, that's not the only way to bond. Wait till we talk about your cat's litter box and their need for privacy. Would you want someone watching you every single time you went to the bathroom? Probably not, right? Well, guess what? Your cat feels the same way. Cats are incredibly private when it comes to their litter box. If they feel rushed or watched, it creates stress. And that stress? Well, it can lead to accidents, refusal to use the box, or even revenge poops on your bed. The solution? Simple. Give your cat some privacy when they use the litter box. Keep it in a quiet, low-traffic area, and don't hover. Let them have their space. And if you do that, they'll feel safe and secure, and you won't have to deal with surprise poops in the wrong places. Alright, here's the grand finale: the secret grooming technique that'll make your cat feel more loved than ever before. Okay, this is where things get a little weird, but stick with me. Have you ever thought about using a wet toothbrush to groom your cat? Sounds strange, right? But here's the magic behind it. The soft bristles and the rhythm of brushing mimic the way a mother cat would groom her kittens. This is huge for your cat. When you gently brush their forehead or cheeks with a damp toothbrush, you're telling them, you're safe, you're loved. And here's what happens. They'll purr, relax, and bond with you on an entirely new level. For rescues or anxious cats, this act of grooming can help them feel emotionally safe. So give it a try. You might just unlock a new level of love and trust with your furry friend. And there you have it, the 10 things your cat secretly loves that most owners miss. But hey, before you go, here's a quick bonus tip. If you really want to take your cat bond to the next level, try that slow blink every time you're near them. It works wonders. What's the most surprising thing you've learned today? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to keep the love train rolling, check out our next video. 10 Things Cats Hate. Number 7 might surprise you. You're not going to want to miss it. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with your fellow cat lovers.